Hi guys, thanks for visiting my channel today, and thank you even more if you're subscribed. Today I'm going to be showing you the new Lancome vanity case for holiday 2024. So this is what it looks like in the box. This is worth £350, but you can get it for £90. I got mine at Next. I don't know where else you might be able to get it. I did get this last year, but last year I had to buy two things and then pay £85, I think, for this case. But this year they just let me have it. I just bought it for £90, so it was really good. You get a lot of products in here, and I think it makes really good gifts to people. You can give it as a whole gift, or you can split it up and give it to lots of people. So should we open it up and take a look inside? I haven't got my makeup on today because I'm going to be putting this on, and we're going to try and do a whole face. I'm going to be putting on the skincare and then the makeup and seeing what we come up with this box. This is pretty much the same as what I had last year, but I think the case is slightly different. It was more of a yellow gold last year, and this is like a rose gold. So this is what it looks like. Has a zip all the way round, and the little rose emblem there that Lancome are famous for. There's what it looks like inside with all the goodies. I thought this was a really good buy last year, so when I saw it, and I thought, oh, I haven't got to buy two things to get it, so I snapped it up as soon as I saw it, because I thought, I wonder if they've made a mistake. And because Estee Lauder do this as well with the big case, but you have to buy two things from them or spend a certain amount, and then you're allowed to buy the case for the lower amount. Otherwise you have to pay full price. I think this year their case is like £400 or 415, might ring a bell, I can't remember. But I liked this deal better because I didn't have to buy two things to get all of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this first, because I think this is a toner and I haven't got my toner on yet. I've never had this before. It says it is Tonic Confort Rehydrating Comforting Toner. So I'm going to try that on now. 200ml of this is £33 for 200ml of this, and this is 125ml. It says it's got hyaluronic acid, acacia honey, sweet almond oil. Very nice. A rich toning lotion to immediately recharge hydration and reduce tightness sensations. Oh. And then it says skin is soothed, radiant and comforted. Apply with a cotton pad, suitable for dry skin, even sensitive. Oh, so that is for dry skin, but I'm going to use it today. It's only a toner. Oh, it's got a seal there. I don't think there was a toner in it last year, and I've seen other people on YouTube with this case, but they're from another country and they've got different things in their box. I don't know if this was in their box, but I noticed it was a bit different. There it is on my hand. Just give it a little rub in. It has a nice soft scent. It is a nice scent. It is perfumed, and I think it's like a floral smell. But it is a nice, it's not too strong. And it says it's suitable for sensitive skin, so that's good. So I'm going to put that on my face now. My face always goes red when I do my skincare, when I put things on it. It goes a bit red, but it die down, it will. Just get a bit more for my neck. That does smell very nice. So that's that on. Right, and then I'm going to try out the Genifique serum. I think I'll take the big one. There it is. I've had this before. I like it. So this is Advanced Genifique Youth Activating Concentrate. This is 30ml, and you can buy 30ml for £70. So that's worth 70. So we've already gone over what we've bought the case for. You get the case for 90. These two alone are worth more. So it's a good deal. I'm going to put some of this on my face. This comes with a pipette. I like how this one works. You screw it in, and I think the pipette, it goes down, and then when you unscrew it, it comes up. Look, I'll show you. So when you screw it in, it's down, and then when you unscrew it, see how this is coming up? It's drawing the fluid up into the pipette as you unscrew it. Quite clever, isn't it? So I'll put a little bit on my hand to show you. If you don't like thick serums, this is a nice one. It's not too watery and not too thick, just in the middle. And it has a slight smell. It's not floral like the toner though. You can just press the button as well. So I'll press it to get some more on my face. So now I'm going to go for the eye cream, and they had this in here last year. So there's the eye cream. Genifique eye cream, and this is 15ml, so that's full size, and this would be £53 if you were to buy it. That is the most expensive eye cream I think I have. I do not have an eye cream that costs that. Never spent that on an eye cream, so real bargain here. It's got a little seal on there. You could give this as a gift, but it doesn't come with a box. That's the only thing. Now, I've had this before in last year's box. I think I just said that, didn't I? Let's see what that looks like. I'll just do it here. It's got like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a balm. That's what it reminds me of. And it's got like, I don't want to put you off. It's nice. It reminds me of like powdery blurring balm, I think. It reminds me of like a powdery blurring finish. It doesn't have it smells the same as the Genifique thing pretty much. Let me smell again out of the pot. Yeah, it just has like a clean smell. Doesn't smell of anything floral. And I have used this before, and I do get sensitive eyes, and this has been fine on my eyes. So I'm going to put some on now. I'll just take it off the lid here. I like to put a little bit extra out here, where my crow's feet might be. Next, I'm going to take a face cream. I think I'll use this one today. I have had this. Last year, they gave you a full size, a massive one of these, and it was right in the middle of the box, like their pride and joy. And I think they did that because this was a new cream out last year. So this is called the Lancome Renergy HPN 300 Peptide Cream. So this says it's a high performance anti-aging cream, and this is 15ml, so it's a smaller size than last year. Last year it was 50ml, and I think if you had bought that 50ml in the shops, it was worth £85. So it was the price of the case, but you had to buy 2 things to get the case as well. So this year they didn't make that because it's not new. I don't think I had a toner last year. I really do like this case. It's nice. So let's see. I like last year's as well. So I'm going to open this and put this on. I used this during the year last year. I used up the whole pot. So there's what it looks like inside. Does this say it's for all skin types? It doesn't say. what skin types this is for, but I used it last year anyway, so I'm gonna put it on. Not last year, this year. I got it at Christmas and I used it during the year. Don't know which I prefer best because there's another cream in here. I'll show it to you in a minute. And I've just been using that one. Actually, this one, this has got a floral scent. You know, the scent that they always have. Some on my neck. I think I used this on my neck more. Yeah, I did. I used this up on my neck during the year because I'm not sure if it was a little bit too rich for my skin, because I've got like oily combo, like combination oily. I just get oily in the T-zone and on my forehead. So there was that. Oh, I didn't do it on my hand for you, did I? I'll put a bit on my hand. So there's the consistency. It does feel very rich. It's probably not suitable for me to put. If you've got dry or mature skin, I think this case would be really, really good for you. You could use everything in here. I'm going to use it. I'll use it on my neck during the year probably. I'll use that up. So that's 15 ml of that. I've done that, haven't I? Yeah, that does feel quite rich on my skin. I don't think I would put it on my skin all the time. So the other one, there was another cream in here, and I have just been using this one. I wonder if this one's for the night or the day. Let's have a look. Oh, this is for night, and I've just used my nighttime one up, and I enjoyed using that. I'm glad I didn't put that on then, because this one's for the day. And they're both the same size. This is 15 ml. And this is the Lancome Renergy Multi-Lift Nuit. And it says Firming Anti-Wrinkle Contours Night Cream. So next, I've done all my skincare. I'm going to leave that to settle. And I'm going to start my makeup. I'm going to do my eyes. So, I'm going to open this lovely eyeshadow palette. I don't have any Lancome eyeshadows. And they're saying this is an eyeshadow and face palette. Eye and face palette, they're calling it. It says Holiday 24, Holiday 2024 Rose Gold Palette, limited edition. So they're calling it a palette. They've got, oh, it says eye makeup palette. And it says matte, satin, frosted and glittery finish. And all the names are on the back here, and it tells you about the palette. So there it is on the back there. Sorry, I'm shining it at you. It's too shiny, isn't it? So I'll open this up. I did get a palette last year, and I gave it to someone as a present because it makes a really nice present because it's in the box. I think I gave them a mascara because there's a mascara in here, and I gave them a lipstick, and I gave them the eye palette. Very nice present, I think. So let's take a look at this one. Last year it came with a blush, but this year I think it's just eyes. So it comes out like that. I do like the quality of this palette better though, because last year's was just cardboard, and this one you can see is plastic with the gold trim, and this feels like the case a bit. It's a bit spongy feeling. It feels like the case. How would I describe that? It's like a, I don't know, but it's much better quality than the palette last year. I'm really impressed with this. So I think I'm going to keep this one because I don't have any Lancome eyeshadows, and I have had one before, a single in the past, and I used it to death. I really, really liked it. So let's take a look inside and see what it looks like. Here we go. You'll see it before me. So there it is. I can see it. It looks really pretty, doesn't it? Those are really big eyeshadows as well. Wow. I'll leave the thing on the mirror so I don't blind you with it. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes, and then the rest are either satins or shimmers. This one's the glitteriest one, I think. Should we have some swatches? Let's do that. So here's the first one. Oh wow, that is really shiny. That's beautiful, isn't it? These shadows feel so soft when you touch them as well. There's the first one on the bottom row. Second one's a shimmer. And a gold. That's quite a bright one, isn't it? And the last one here. And that is the whole palette. So there you go. I'm thinking of using this colour in my brows. I'm going to do it. What is this colour called? It's called Celestial Moon. I hope it hasn't got shimmer in it. Doesn't look like a shimmer, it looks like a matte. That's that one there. I think that's a good shade for my brows. I'm going to use my Japonesque brush, but I don't know what the number is called because it's a very old brush, but it's one of those slanted brushes. These shadows feel so soft, guys. They feel really soft. Oh yeah, that looks great. That is the sort of colour that I use in my brows. So, multi-use palette, I think. I can't believe how soft and pigmented these are. I don't know why. I can't believe it. Because I'm not used to buying. Like I said, I haven't got a Lancome eyeshadow palette. I've only had one, and that was years ago. I remember liking it a lot though. So yeah, I'm impressed with the softness and the pigmentation of these. Look at them, and that beautiful shine. Then I'm going to take my MAC brow set. I know it looks gross. This was clear, but because I keep putting it in my eyebrows with the shadows and whatever that are already in there, it's ended up the same shade. But that doesn't matter, does it? Because it is going in my brows. I'd like to try the new MAC. They've got a new one out with the green brush bristles on it, haven't they? I'd like to try that one. I might get that after this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do once this one is all used up. I don't have very good brows, guys. I do try with them. I'm a bit rubbish with brows. I overplucked them when it was fashionable to have really thin eyebrows. I was determined to have the fashionable eyebrows, and now they won't grow back, I don't think. They don't get very thick. They just stay like it. So that's that done. I'm happy with those. So now I need to put some primer on. I'm going to try and stick to Lancome as best I can, even though I just used that MAC item. I think there's going to be a couple of MAC items in here. But I've got the, what is this called? Lancome Serum Concealer. I think it's called Natural Skin Glow Serum Concealer. And I have the shade 120N. I'm going to use this as my primer for my eyeshadows. And I've never used this as primer, so we'll see how I get on with it. This is very thin, it's nice. I've been using it for a while. See what it behaves like as a primer. I do usually use, you know, like a proper eye primer, but I don't have a Lancome one, so I'm going to use my concealer. I know a lot of people use the concealer anyway, don't they? Right, I'll wait for that to dry down. For my face primer, I'm going to be using the Lancome La Base Pro. This makes your face feel really smooth, and I think it's really popular. This is a little sample size that I received. Can't remember now where I got it from. It might have been part of a set. And this, I'll show you on my hand, is clear and it dries down really smooth. It gives you like that dimethicone feel. It's very, very, very smooth feeling. I think it's the smoothest feeling primer I've ever used. So I'll put that on my face now. And it'll go bright red again. My face goes bright red. Look at it. Put some on my neck. Sorry if the light keeps changing in here. It keeps getting cloudy and then the sun comes out and then it's cloudy. It's quite windy, yeah. It's very changeable out there right now. I don't know what full size of this costs, but I think it's good anyway. There's my Zoeva 227. I'm going to go into this shade here. This one in my crease. It's so smooth feeling. It feels very nice. And it's blending lovely. Blending really well. I'm pleased to have this palette. Going to put that one across the lid. See what that looks like. I'm going to do it with my finger. That's what I do a lot. I use my finger a lot. There it is on my finger. I like that it had a slight shift in it, I thought. It reminds me of that one in the Pat McGrath Mothership 7 that goes like a peach to pink. I think it looks beautiful. I noticed it in the swatches. MAC 242. Just going to tidy up in round the edges with that. Same shade. Make sure I've got it in all the around all the edges. I think this is a MAC 286. I did look it up. I'm pretty sure it's a 286, but it's the Duo. It's the Duo fibre brush that MAC does. I like using that for smoking out, and I'm going to go into this lovely brown shade here, Cocoa something that one was called. I remember that one. That was called Cocoa Burst. So I'm going to go into that one for my outer corner. So I'll just do a bit out here, I concentrate out here and then blend in towards the centre there. Now I like to do those two shades and then put my concealer on underneath, just in case I had any fall down, but I don't think there was any. So to do my concealer, I haven't got a colour corrector because I've got quite dark eyes. So I'm going to use a little bit of this Clinique mixed in. This is the Clinique Even Better All Over Primer and Colour Corrector. And the shade is Peach. And this one comes with that little sponge. So what I like to do is I just put this peach on the inner corner here and a little bit there, and I mix that with whatever concealer I'm using, and today it's this lot. I have been using this one a lot with it actually, so I just do it like that. Get me little sponge thing, mix them together a bit and give it a dab. Get in the inner corner there, get really dark in there. I'm happy with that. Brightened it up a bit, hasn't it? Just checking my mirror, all blended in all right. I think when you use your finger over the top, it helps melt it into the skin a bit better. That's what I do. And I don't set under there. I know most people do, but I don't like that dry feeling from the powder. It really dries my eyes out because I suffer with dry eyes anyway, so I don't put the powder under there. Right, and then I haven't got a liner that is Lancome, but I'm going to take this, what is this brush called? It's a flat definer. I think this is the Sigma one. It's called an E something, but the numbers have come. Is it an E10 or E15? Might be an E15. It started wearing off, but it's a Sigma flat definer. And I like to take that and I'm going to go into this really dark shade here and use that as the liner. And I'm just going to stamp it into my lash line to add a bit of definition. So I like to get right in along the lash line here, just for a subtle bit of definition there. I usually use a pencil liner, but I wanted to just use this Lancome palette to show you what you can come up with it. Obviously you can do some more brighter. You could do this colour across the lid with something, couldn't you, if you wanted to. That one's quite bright. Plenty of looks to come up with in that palette, I think. Now I just take the remnants on here and go underneath along my lash line to add a bit of definition along there, just subtly. Just going to use my Avon silicone smudger, and I'm going to get this one here and see what it looks like for an inner corner highlight. So I just roll it around in there a little bit and put it in here. Oh, that's pretty. Very pretty. Quite reflective, that one. I like to just put it right in here where it gets really dark, and then up and into the shade on the eye there, and a little tiny bit underneath here. Sorry if you can hear my TV downstairs. Someone's watching TV downstairs, and I swear they're deaf. I keep telling them, are you deaf? I just leave them to it. I think they turn it down when I say, are you deaf? He turns it down, but oh, I think it's very, very loud, isn't it? You can hear it outside as well. If you walk by the door, you can hear it out there. I don't know, I reckon he's deaf. Or he's getting deaf, I don't know. Going to put a little bit of foundation on now. And for that, I'm going to use this lovely sample here that I got from my local Boots counter. She actually gave me a couple of samples because I couldn't make my mind up which one I wanted, because one was paler. This one's the paler one. And the other one, I think, because I've got 135, and I think that would be good for the summer. I think I was like in between shades because it was like springtime or something maybe when I got it. But these last quite a while. I've used it a couple of, 2 or 3 times. But it matches really well, I think. So this one I would use for the winter. This is 120N, the same as the concealer. That's how I chose the concealer, because I already had this. And I bought this online, and I would never usually do that. But because I had the sample from the counter, I felt confident to buy this shade. And I think it's okay for me. I think it's really good. So I think that helps if you get like a sample from the counter to try. So this is the Teenty Doll Ultra Wear Foundation in the shade 120N. And I'm going to use my little Lancome brush. It's a little flat brush for foundation there. So I'll put it on here. Put a bit on there. Get my mirror. Yeah, I think this is it does look quite, when I first put it on I think, oh, that's too white, but I think when you get it all on it, it's not so shocking. It just looks shocking when you first put it on. I like to get a little bit and put it on with the brush. Get a bit more, because I haven't done my forehead or my neck. Have I? Go up under the eye a little bit, on top of my concealer. My damp sponge, and make sure that's all blended. I know some people use just a brush. I've seen makeup artists doing it with, but I have to like, I find this blends it in better. You know, if you've got any brush marks. Right, I'll just let that dry down a bit. This is the MAC Prep and Prime, because I haven't got a Lancome primer thing. This is in my project pan. So I'm going to put that. Prep and Prime for your lips. Just give my eyelashes a little crimp. We're going to use the new mascara. Oh, come out, will you? I have a problem getting them out. So I'm going to use the new mascara. This is the Hypnose mascara in black. Let's have a look at the wand. Oh, I like the wand. And I have had a lot of Lancome mascaras before, but I always forget what the wands are like. I really, really like that wand a lot. That looks really nice. I like these thinner ones because I've got little eyes. And the big ones, I can't even see my eyeball. Like, while you're trying to look in the mirror, you're like, where is my eye even? So I prefer these smaller ones. So let's put that on. And you can get right in, can't you? I can see this is giving me nice definition on my lashes. So that's one eye. And I don't do the bottom ones. Sorry, guys. But I don't like it on my bottom lashes. I only do it on the top. And I just use a bit of... that's why I put the eyeshadow underneath for a bit of definition. Because I don't like it on the bottom. So... other lashes. Other eye. Just have another go in there. I'm going to be daring. I'm going to use this dark one as a bronzer. Oh, I'm scared. I'm hoping I'll just blend it out really good. Let's see what happens. Because I swear, online, this said eye and face palette. And they are big enough, aren't they? To be getting a blush brush in, I think. So I'm going to use that one as a bronzer. It's rather dark, isn't it? Let's see what happens. What brush shall I use? I'm going to use this one. What I always use. I'm going in it. Oh. Wish me luck, guys. Oh. It doesn't look as dark when you get it on there, does it? Just tap it off. Ready. I'm just going to do it lightly. That is quite dark, isn't it? Oh, what have I done? I'm going to blend it all in. I think it's okay, guys. It's okay. And blend it right in. I think it's turned out right, hasn't it? I do it here, up to the top of my ear. My bronzer. So it goes towards the top of my ear here. Yay! That worked out all right, didn't it? I wouldn't usually use it, but I just wanted to show you. If you wanted to use it, can get away with it, can't we, guys? Can get away with it. You could take this travelling with you, and you'd have your bronzer and blusher and highlight in it, I think. I'm going to do the rest. So that was the colour. I used that for the bronzer. Worked out right on a big brush and really blend it in. I was scared at first when I put it on. I was like, oh no, what have I done? That looks all right, doesn't it? Right, oh, and that was a MAC 140, the brush. SE, 140 SE, because it was a short-handled special edition holiday one. You can get the one with the long handle at the MAC online or in a shop. Right, next I'm going to do some blusher, and I'm going to use that one there. That is quite pink in the swatches, look. That's that one. So that was the bronzer. And there's that pink. I'm going to use that as a blush. I think that's going to look really nice. So, where's my blush brush? I have an Inica blush brush. Where's it gone? Here's my Inica blush brush. And it's got something on it. What's leaking? Oh, no. All right, so I'm going to use that colour for my blush. I'll just give it a little dab in here. These are quite pigmented. I'm really pleased with this. There it is on the brush. Give it a little tap off. Just put that there. I think that looks nice. I like it. That looks good. Just on top of the, just there. Get a bit more, because that's gone now. I'm really pleased with that. That's my kind of shade. I don't usually go for anything too bright on my cheeks. So, that worked out good, didn't it? And now, what one shall I use as a highlight? Let's have a look at my swatches. I think I'm going to go with this. Shall I go with that second one in? I'm going to go with that second one in. What's that one called? Where's my box gone? Oh, I've lost it. That second one in is called French Rose. Going to use that for my highlights. Going to get my fan brush by MAC. And what is this one called? Don't know, the numbers come off. But this is the MAC fan brush. I'm going to go in that second one. Here. Oh, I nearly went in the third one. Going in the second one. I don't usually do, I don't go crazy on it because I get oily anyway. Let's put a bit here and a bit there. That's that done. I think that palette's worked out nicely, hasn't it? I think it's really nice. So that's a really nice, I really like that. Got on well with that. Let's take a look at these two lipsticks, shall we? So I think I had two last year and they were both like this. They're different finishes. So the gold one is a different finish from the black one, but I can't remember what they are. Let's have a look. So should we have a look at the black one first? So you press it here. I love them. They're so posh, aren't they? They're posh. So it says Lancome there. And you've got the shade and the rose there, what you press. You press that end. And then what does the shade say? Rose New 06. And this is a cream. So this is a creamy one. So we press the rose. That's pretty, I can wear that. So I'll give you a swatch here. I'm not very good at them, I have to look at it while I'm doing it. So there's that one. Oh, it's like a reddish rose, isn't it? Like a cross between like a really muted red rose, isn't it? Rosy red. It's like a muted red. I'll just move my hand there, you can see. So it can look a bit red on you. So depending on what lip liner you used, you could turn that more peachy or more red, couldn't you? Pretty. Oh, and does it have a scent? Yeah, I like it though. I like the scent. It's nice. I just touched my nose with it. Then we'll take a look at this one before I decide which one to put on. And this one is called Unspoken Feelings. And this is an Inti Matte lipstick in the shade 210. Unspoken Feelings. So we've got the rose again. Unspoken Feelings. Ooh. See. Oh, it's a matte and it's like a nudie brown. Is it more like a terracotta? I'll give it a swatch anyway. Looks terracotta in the camera. Let's see what it looks like on my hand. Trying to do it on camera, but rubbish at it. It is like a terracotta brown. So that is the shades. And what one shall I put on? I think I'm going to put the terracotta on my lips today. So here we go with the terracotta. I'm not feeling, I want a matte lipstick today. I feel like having a matte today. I don't feel rosy and shiny today. So I'm going to go for that one. I like it. It comes out more sheer than what it looks in the swatch. On your lips. Yeah, I made the right choice. It reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. It's a lot like it. I think it is. So if you wanted to get the Lancome version, I think that one looks like it. Quite a bit, doesn't it? So that was all the lipsticks. 2 lipsticks, and how much? These go for £32 each. And they are full size. Right, then what else should we look at? We've got the perfume. I'll take the perfume out. 10ml Eau de Parfum. And that is La Vie Belle. And I love La Vie Belle. I've had it a lot of times. Here's my one from last year's. I've got a bottle of this as well. So I take this one out with me if I go out, and if I'm wearing this one. They're handy to have these in your purse, aren't they? So I'll spray this one on me. I don't need to use that one because I've got this one. Same thing, it came in last year's. Oh, I can smell it already. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love this perfume. Love it so much. Put it on my elbows. Oh, gorgeous. So yeah, you get a nice size of that in there as well. And then you also get a little, another little Genifique. So you've got a big one and a little one. So you've got this little handy little deluxe size here. This is 10ml. And I said, what did the 30ml goes for £70. So there's 10ml there. So you've actually got 40ml in the case. So that's in there as well. And this has got little pipettes as well, look. I'll open it and let you see. So there it is. Same thing, but in a smaller bottle. And then the last thing, which I'm not going to use, because I've only just put my makeup on, is the famous bifacile, I think you call it like that, where you've got the oil and the water, and you shake it up to mix it, and you put it on a cotton pad, and you take your eye makeup remover off with that. It is just for eyes, isn't it? Yeah. It says non-oily instant cleanser for sensitive eyes, and that's 125ml, and that is, have I got a price for that? 125. If you were to buy that in the shops, it would be £26. And that is the last item. So I hope you enjoyed looking at all the products with me in the case. Go and snap it up. Don't sleep on it if you think you might want to get it, because it could sell out really quickly. So go and get it. So if you enjoyed watching my video, give me a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.